Welcome to Oscara, a land where political ambition rivals magic, monsters, and mechanical marvels. To the north lies Wacksteven, where many seek refuge from the relentless politics of the south and pursue a simpler life. In the west stands Nivrasaw, homeland of many of Oskara's elves, where old grievances linger and watchful eyes turn toward neighboring borders. To the southwest, the red deserts of Kresh stretch out, where artists and visionaries build their lives atop towering mazes. South of them lies Veridis, a realm of dense rainforest and storm-beaten coasts, home to many beast folk and long-buried secrets. In the southern waters, the pirates of Rexudin raid along the Teeth, testing the strength of its neighbors. And in the southeast, Zunkarth thrives under the rule of the Sunshield clan, whose leadership has ushered in what many call a golden era. At the heart of the continent stands the Contrazi Empire, ruling from its crown jewel, Cantraal. Built upon a vast crater lake in the fertile Midlands, this imperial capital is home to over 1 million souls. White stone towers and copper-tiled rooftops rise from immense platforms anchored deep into the lake bed, shaped by generations of engineers and inventors. Cantraal is the center of trade across Oskara. Fleets pass daily through the Crown's Pass from the Painted Sea, enriching merchants and nobles, while others struggle in the shadow of that prosperity. The city spans 4 great districts: the Western, Temple, Entertainment, and Eastern spans. Bridges, canals, and Magitech rail lines weave through its layered streets, all converging on the grand marketplace at its core. Terraced estates cling to the mountainside, where the most powerful families shape the fate of the continent behind closed doors while eating tea and cakes. All the while, the imperial palace looms in the eastern span, and in times of peace, ambitions begin to stir.
So, can I see your papers, please?
Yeah, here.
Amaran? Amaran? How do you say it?
Amaran.
Amaran.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like you have been staying in Saral. There's not a lot of information here.
Yeah, no, I've just been working on the Elinvir estate. My papers. I don't have anything else. I was told that this would be enough. Is anything missing?
Well, there's a lot missing here, actually. Are you from Saral?
Yeah.
Okay, you were born in Saral then.
Yes.
Very well. And are you carrying any weapons into the city?
Just this, my longsword.
Very well. Please make sure you keep it sheathed while in the city, unless it is for defense.
Will do.
Now, what are your intentions here in Cantraal?
Business. The head of the Elinvir estate sent me and their children to meet with someone here that they're doing business with.
And you can vouch for this one, yes?
Yes, of course. Is there some sort of problem?
Well, what exactly do you do at the Elenvir estate?
I tend to the vineyard, take care of the grapes, make sure everything's in working order.
Our horticulturist, if you would.
So, business in the city then.
Yes.
How long do you intend to stay?
I don't imagine more than a week or two, right?
I would say so, yes.
And where do you plan on staying?
With a friend, we're heading to the Adventuring Guild.
The Adventuring Guild? Are you adventurers?
No. Like I said, I tend the vineyard, but we were sent here by the head of the estate to meet with someone at the Adventuring Guild.
Yes, family business, you understand.
Well, if it's good enough for the Elenvir family, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll be fine in the city.
Curtsy.
Welcome to Cantrol.
Thank you.
Thank you,
The
thank
welcome
you.
was very
Now
warm.
Come.
Okay. Take my papers back. Thanks.
Next. As you all begin to leave the customs agent, outside you can see the rest of the Vinelands gate. Where there are various military personnel walking around. There are... okay, and that's not working too cool. This is a good start. It logged me out. All right. You can see that there are lots of military personnel sort of walking around. The gates in general are well patrolled, and like the security in Cantraal is no joke. There is an inn located here in the gate. There are various barracks and things like that. This area that you're in, the gate area, has the owner's job of being the customs for Cantraal. Before anyone is allowed into the city, they sort of have to show their papers, and if they have any sort of difficulty with their papers, they have to speak to a customs agent while the train waits, usually about 10 minutes or so. As you head outside, you can see that there are people kind of like waiting on you. You can see like impatient people, like the train is kind of waiting for you all to get back on, and or they will kind of like leave without you. There's that kind of look that's happening right now.
Sorry, what the hell was that about, Laura? You went through easy. What did you have to stop me for?
Well, my family is a very well-known family. You, however, need to get your paperwork sorted. I suppose perhaps we should have Father see to it?
I double-checked it on our way over. It looked fine.
Yeah, it was your father who got me that, those documents anyway. Because I was working for him, he set all of that up. That would be enough. We should hurry. They are not very happy with waiting for us. Lorelei.
What?
Let's not keep them waiting. They will leave without us.
No, they won't.
They did before. Well, oh no, you didn't really hear ever. They've done it before. I've seen them.
As you head back towards the train, the Magitech train lies before you. It's by, I think, our standards above the table. It looks very sort of rickety, and it's not polished. These Magitech trains have only come into existence in the last 10 years or so, and they're still sort of like prototypes. These trains have heavy metal slabs on them, and along the tracks you can see that there are pylons on either side, and they have various runic writing on them. There are personnel aboard the trains, various magical type people there that help keep the train running. It's not like one conductor or someone in the engine room here on this train. It's a group of people that keep this train running. And as you get back onto the train, you begin to set out across the Vinelands Bridge, a large sort of raised bridge heading out from the Vinelands Gate. Why don't we actually take a look at the Cantraal map right now? As we zoom out, you can kind of see this amazing view from the bridge. There are these massive sort of towers that help suspend the bridge up. As you pass through the southern area of Cantraal, past the mid-station stop, you begin to head towards the city center. Do you get off at the mid-station stop? Do you get off here? Or do you keep going?
What sort of benefit would there be for us getting off there?
Some people like to travel by boat. Some people like to walk. Sort of up to you.
Walking?
Yeah.
Do we feel like taking a boat ride, boys?
I like the train. It's fun.
Amaran, I can't hear you. You're going to have to speak up, darling.
Sorry, I was just never going to get used to being on this thing. Which one would let us see more of the city?
Well,
Probably the boat?
both. Yeah, it's just a matter of perspective. I do like being higher up. You see a little bit more from the top up here, but the boat would get you a bit more of an up close and personal. And take some detours, the canals.
I mean, I hate to agree with Lorelei, but I think I like the idea of the boat then.
I do have many good ideas.
Sure.
Well, then we can get off here. That's fine. I've been here before.
Excellent, then it is settled. Come. Let's go, brother.
Yes.
Amaran?
Where did I put? Can you get my bag for me, Amaran, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh, what is in this thing?
I've got some of my smithing tools. I have a few calipers in there. I think a small anvil.
Okay.
I mean, I have a list if you'd like me to read off of it, but I don't think that's necessary.
No,
right now.
I can feel it. I can very much feel what you're carrying. You're carrying your entire forge. It's fine. Yes, I've got it.
I don't have the crucible with me. I grab a small bag and begin to step outside, as Amaran has probably most of my stuff.
Yeah.
Very well. So, you stop at the mid-station, you said. Get on a boat?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. That's your party marker right there. As you get off at the mid-station, you head down a series of stairs, and immediately you're sort of bombarded by the smell of Cantraal. It's an interesting smell, to say the least. This is a massive harbor city of over 1 million people. living here. There is a smell of, I imagine, probably like fish markets and that sort of overwhelming smell of low tide that's happening. It doesn't smell good. If you're not somebody that lives in Cantraal, it's definitely pretty noticeable. And as you descend the stairs, I think it's bombarding you even more so.
Ugh.
Oh. Okay, maybe you should have stayed on the train.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot about this part, but yeah, you probably would have liked it more, sister.
A terrible time not to be a feline, I suppose. Ugh.
Very fishy.
Yeah, I don't really stay around this part very much, but so maybe we should get on a boat quickly, or you're
Yeah, let's
keep
do that.
smelling it.
Water taxi! Water taxi! You need a
Yeah,
water
here.
taxi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Hop on in. Where are you headed to?
The Adventuring Guild.
Which one?
Broken Wing.
Oh, yeah, good, you had it.
Broken wing? Broken wing. Which neighborhood is that? Which side of Cantraal?
The Western Span.
Western Span, okay. Any idea on what neighborhood?
Isn't it old Canton?
Cantrol.
Oh. Right. Broken wing. Okay.
What? Why did you say it like that?
Yeah.
It's not my place to judge. So, are you new to Cantraal?
In here.
This is the first
there.
time I've been here.
Well, welcome. It's a
Thank you.
It's a very interesting place. Do you have any places to stay?
I believe we'll be staying with the person we're meeting at the Broken Wing, right?
Or
Yeah,
perhaps
friend of our
uncle?
father's.
Okay. Just let me know if you need
Oh,
any
Uncle, yeah.
recommendations for an inn.
I'd love to hear recommendations for maybe someone who's visiting, just wants to see some of the sites. What would you recommend I go to after our meeting?
Well, you want to see the sights? What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
I don't know, anything that Cantrol is known for, I suppose.
Well, we're kind of known for everything. So,
Oh.
what exactly are you interested in? Are you interested in food? Are you interested in entertainment? You looking for a
Got in
brothel?
Food. Definitely food.
Okay, well, great. Yeah, there's lots of good places. There's fest halls located all over the place. If you're looking for really, really good cuisine, really nice food, you could probably head to the Eastern Span or to the Entertainment Span. Lots of good fest halls in the Entertainment Span. That's where the Crown Stadium is. That's where the Riptide events take place. Are you fans of Riptide?
I don't think I've actually watched.
I can't say I've heard of it.
Really?
We're more out from the vineyards area. We kind of keep to ourselves.
Oh, okay, right. Well, yeah, fest halls. The Entertainment Span is good for that. If you like museums, there's a wonderful our Cantraal museum is in the Entertainment Span. It's on the northern side of the Entertainment Span there. If you are looking for theater, there's the Gold Company. That's located in the Eastern Span as well.
Never been to a theater.
Well, the Gold Company is kind of known for being like the best of the best.
I look over to Lorelei and go in. Could be where we could stop by afterwards.
I suppose so. Do we know if they're putting on any sort of productions today?
I'm not sure. You'll have to pick up a pamphlet or something someplace.
All right. Very
Yeah.
good.
Maybe the
Well,
museum
shall we be
afterward?
on our way? What is that, brother?
Museum afterward, maybe?
I'm not going to say no to a museum. I haven't been to one either, so.
Certainly.
Okay, well, just make sure to keep your arms and legs inside the water taxi. Does anybody have any motion sickness that I need to worry about? I'm just kidding.
No.
Puke over the side if you have to.
Oh, ha.
Okay.
Happens all the time. Some people can't get used to the fishy smell. And this is, in effect, a sort of gondola sort of thing. I think looking at like the architecture and stuff as you're moving through, you can see the platforms here for Cantraal are varied and numerous. All of the buildings are built on these platforms. It's if you are familiar with some European culture, the city sort of looks like a combination of Prague and Venice. It's built up on all these different platforms, and the buildings look pretty similar. It's somewhere in between a sort of Baroque and Gothic kind of architecture. The buildings are made out of typically like white stone or like a limestone and marble, and more often than not, they have copper tiled roofs that have various degrees of patina on them. As far as the styles go for fashion and stuff that you see around the town, it varies wildly. People from all different places throughout Oscara call this place home, and you will see that reflected in various styles. As you make your way past your first platforms from the mid-station, you get that overly sort of fishy smell immediately from this first platform that you pass. There is quite obviously some kind of cannery here. You can smell sort of like a metallic sort of smell, as well as that very fishy smell. The gondolier for this water taxi is keeping you reasonably close to the platforms and kind of like pointing out a few things. Yeah, this is Carp Town, just down to the south there. This is where, yeah, this is where most of the a lot of fisheries and the cannery is located. We have a lot of different fish and food and such that come in through Cantraal. Being in the Midlands here, there's a lot of food that comes through here. I think the food angle that you were taking was actually a really good idea. The fest halls are great. You'll find some really excellent food.
I'm very excited.
Just to the east here, there's Deep Water. These are some of the first platforms that were built here in Cantraal. The western side here is called the Western Span. Well, when it was first built, this was the first part of Cantraal that was really built were these platforms on this side. It's where more of the population lives, and you can all see like the houses are really tightly packed on this side of Cantraal in the Western Span. There's a lot of people that are walking around here. You can see various people kind of doing the same things as you, getting in water taxis as you pass by several docks. And yeah, it has a very lively atmosphere. Down to the south, that's where the Naval Guard is. That's, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of the Naval Guard. They kind of just patrol the waters.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Around Cantraal into the Crown's Pass and the Painted Sea. Especially if you're from, the Varelian area or the Vinelands. We have a lot of the Naval Guard in the bases there. Yeah, I'm sure you're aware. Okay, just to the north here we have Old Cantraal. These are literally some of the very first platforms that were built, aside from West Dock. Do you have any plans to go to West Dock?
I don't
I don't think so.
Is there anything we should see over there?
It's sort of like eyes you. You might want to stay clear of West Dock.
And why is that?
Why is that? Yeah.
Well, I find that people that come from the Vinelands area tend to get a little pickpocketed, typically.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be able to keep
Oh,
an eye
you mean
out,
that
but-
there are thieves and brigands in Old West Dock, Or in West Dock? What's the difference?
Old Cantraal. That's where the first platforms were built for Cantraal. West Dock is... Yeah, West Dock is where, any ships that come through the Crown's Pass, they have to stop at either West Dock or South Dock for customs. But West Dock can get a little rowdy. I don't know if it's your kind of place.
We can stay clear, I think.
Yeah.
We have no reason
Yes,
to
I
be.
Uncle did
wouldn't
say
like
to
to
stay
go
away
anyway.
from there.
Head
That's
that
the way we're
way
here.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, here you are.
Thank you.
Hey, that'll be 2 gold pieces.
All right,
Sounds good.
I got you.
Oh, thanks,
Are
Bellin.
you sure, brother?
Yeah, I have some. And I hand over 2 gold.
Thank you.
Thank you
you for
most
the,
heartily.
Yeah, and the information. Very helpful.
Still looking at the 2 gold.
I'll
I will
give him
put
another
another-
2.
I'll put another gold down as well.
Oh, you put a whole gold piece. All right. Takes
Yeah,
it.
why not? I don't know what money's like.
Oh, thank you.
I gave him 2, and what, you gave him 1?
Well,
I gave him 1. Yeah.
enjoy your stay in Cantraal.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
I think that was a lot, sis.
Was it a lot?
Yeah. I think Uncle said
Well, I had thought to give him 10.
5% is an insult, 10% is minimum, 15 is they did good, 20 is you're really happy about it. And what you did was like 150%.
Well, it was 2 gold, so...
And I gave him 2 to pay for the base.
And then I gave him 2, and Amaran
then-
gave him 1.
Yeah, that 150% tip.
Ah, well,
I don't see anything wrong
quite
with that.
alright.
We'll run out of gold very quickly if you do that. Just noting.
Come on. Let's see if we can figure out where this guild is.
As you leave the water taxi, there's some very rickety... It's a very, rickety dock that you get off. The platform itself is pretty dirty, especially considering, the mid-station, which was very clean. This one is... it's not kept up super well.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah,
raise,
the-
my skirt ever so slightly so that it doesn't touch anything.
I
The
did
dog
recommend
definitely
not suede.
creaks underneath me. Because I weigh 600 pounds, so every step the boards underneath me creak. I guess I should describe what I look like, what I am, right?
Absolutely. Let's get a description of what Amaran looks like.
Yeah, as we get off the boat, I think you visibly see the boat rock a little bit as it re-stabilizes from the loss of the extra weight. And you see a 6 foot tall, kind of lean build person. They're entirely made of stone, a galactic purple stone with some specks of almost like glitter, star-like flecks across their body. On their arms, chest, part of their neck, and down their back, you would see. I guess you can call them tattoos, but he's made of stone, and they're more carved into him than like painted on, and they go all along the part of his body. One of his eyes is completely white, just pupilless and white, and the other side of his face, on the right side of his face, from like the middle of his forehead down to just past his mouth, his head is cracked open, almost like a geode, and coming out of that wound are amethyst crystals. It doesn't seem to hurt. It seems like probably an old wound as well. Right now they have a cloak around them, but underneath that cloak they have a pauldron over one shoulder. These kind of almost like azurine kind of necklace, bead necklace around their neck. Simple harem pants, and they're currently barefooted. Their stone feet are bare as they clomp across the docks, with a buckler shield on one side and a longsword on the other. And they are, I think they're looking around, even with the awful smell, they're looking around like, this is incredible. They've never been to a city this big, this dense before.
There are so many people about. Even right when you get off at the docks, there's like lots of people just kind of milling about. I think you can already see a massive difference in atmosphere and just the general attitudes of the people around you. Let's do our first rolls. Insight checks from all three of you.
I'm ever so great at these. I'm so insightful.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Oof, that was bad. An 8.
Ooh.
We're all very taken aback by the city, apparently.
Wait a minute. I have
Waiting.
lucky. Hold on.
You're gonna
you have
use
to
it
say that
now?
beforehand. You have to say it beforehand. Never mind.
Yeah.
As you look around, I think you just get the impression that, like, yeah, people are just like poor here. What
I
are
don't think I'm
the
phased despite that.
what? Who wants to go next? Who wants to say what their character looks like?
Dear brother.
Oh, sure. I am looking up and about as the crowds move around us, as I am rather small, 4'3" gnome, forest folk specifically. You would see that I've got what looks like, well, for lack of better terms, tinkering tools all over. A smithing apron still on. Looks like I'm ready to go to work. A bag slung over my shoulder with a pouch on the side. The bag looks like it has pieces of armor scattered about throughout it, and Amaran carrying the larger bag with many, many, many tools scattered in that haphazardly. The goggles upon my head, hair that looks like I probably haven't brushed it in maybe a few decades. Fairly large nose, large eyes to help me see at night. And just kind of a linen shirt and some pants as I'm just kind of awestruck, even though I've said I've been here a few times. Definitely toddle around a bit quicker than my age might suggest, as I'm not a very young gnome, but not old either.
What about you, Lorelai?
Oh, me? I thought you'd never ask.
Oh God.
I hate this. This is so hard for me.
I love it.
You would see a slender, pale countenanced, sorta elf lady. I've got ears that are slightly nubbed. You could kind of tell that I'm not a full elf. My hair is tucked behind my ears to expose them, for they're beautiful. I've got a long black form-fitting dress with a very deep V, of course. I'm just absolutely covered in fineries. I've got rings, I've got necklaces, I've got just my makeup done and all the like. I look rich. And the overall feeling in the vibes here is that I don't really want to be here. It is a very ugly place that we're in, and I'm bored, and I would just want to get this thing done.
Excellent. As you step out onto the platform, how do you find where you want to go?
I'll turn to Belwyn. You said you've been to Cantraal, right? What way is to the Broken Wing?
So when I said I've been to Cantraal, I didn't say I was in every single part of Cantraal. We were mostly in the merchant district, Uncle Montague and I, picking up some tools. But usually they have sort of these important buildings on the main streets. We could probably just wander around the biggest street and hope we see it. It looks like there's a square that way.
It does look like Lorelei is going to pass out at any moment with her delicate countenance.
I did tell you not to wear suede. There's a lot of muck here.
Perhaps we could just find someone. Do I have to solve all of our problems? We could just ask where we want to go.
As I start walking down toward the main street, just haphazardly.
Sure.
I guess we're just following Belwyn.
I'm looking to find someone to talk to find a direction.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking for somebody to talk to, you can give me a... I guess this would be probably insight or perception?
Or investigation?
My insight and perception are the same.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I'll just go with perception because I'm looking around to see someone. And you know what? I'm going to use lucky here. So I get advantage.
Hey, Belwyn, don't go too far. Just keep an eye on you.
That's an 18.
Okay. Yeah, you see somebody that's kind of like probably working at one of the buildings ahead of you as you're heading towards the square. This building up ahead looks like some kind of stonemason, and they clearly work here.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
This person is covered in like white dust. You can see that they've got like a heavy canvas like apron, and they probably have like a bandana across their face.
Hello.
What'd you want?
What do I want? I want to know where the Adventurers Guild is. The Broken Wing.
Oh, up the street right there.
Thank you. What is it that you do?
Like, you can see he's got like a wheelbarrow that's just like filled with different kinds of stone. What do you think I do, love?
I don't know. Collect stones and put them in a barrel?
He's a mason.
Let's go.
He's a mason, sis.
Why didn't you just say so? Well, thank you.
There's masonry up there on this side.
I'm sorry for her behavior.
Yeah, fine.
Come on.
As you head down the street, you can see there's kind of like a large, dilapidated looking building. It's a lot bigger than most of the buildings here, but it is not well taken care of. This place is a sty. It has like, it smells like piss as soon as you get close. Like, clearly, like there's like an inn somewhere close to this place, and this is like happens to be the spot where people relieve themselves after going too ham in the inn.
Why would Father send us here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
There's a not so ironic sign that's hanging down that says Broken Wing, and the part that says broken is broken. And it says First Adventuring Guild in Cantrol. There's like a little plaque that's crooked on it.
Do we knock or?
No, we
I think
just
we can
usually
just walk in.
go in. Yeah.
I'll go in ahead, but
Right.
I'll push the door open.
You open the door, and it's like a heavy door, and it's not like sitting well in the frame, you know? Like it's uneven. Like when you push it, you're a little worried it's gonna fall off the hinge. As you open the door, there's like some pretty poor lighting in here. There appears to be like a foyer area that is mostly filled with old crates and a very like musty smell.
Control is very pungent.
Oh yeah. I think it's a skill to like not smell this place. Like you have to develop it over time.
You become nose blind.
Yep.
Do we see anyone at any sort of front desk or anything?
No, not at first glance. There's nobody like there is a desk and it's covered in papers and it looks a little bit like some like 90% empty glasses on the desk along with these papers. There's like mugs that just it looks like a progression of backwash in these glasses.
Ugh.
What was the
Hello?
name of who you're
Is
looking
there
for again?
anyone here? Hello?
Canton Grim?
Do you hear that?
I think someone's sleeping. Hold
I
on.
can't see over it. Excuse
I'll
me.
approach the snoring.
Looking over the desk, you can see somebody is out of a chair. One leg is on the seat of the chair, and there is a rough approximation of some kind of person that is covered in a few blankets and sort of resting on some very dirty looking pillows. They do
Hello?
not smell good.
Oh,
It's even discernible
hello?
amongst all these smells.
I'm gonna just shake the chair to like get his leg off and see if that movement will wake him. You okay?
Give us a second.
Oh, is it undead?
Oh,
No, but maybe close.
no. Oh, this person is just barely conscious, trying to shove themselves up from this stooped position. When you sleep in one of these horrible positions after a rough night, it's so much worse. And they are suffering that pain right now. You can see that they are trying to like slowly straighten out their spine, you know, like hoping that nothing breaks as they do it. Trying to like untwist their leg from the chairs, trying to shake the chair off a little bit, and the chair won't like get off of their fucking shoe. And they're just kind of shove the chair angrily across behind the desk. It slams into the back of the desk. Oh, fuck. Like holding their ear. So, close the blinds. Oh, close the door. Oh, who are you?
Most of the blinds are on the floor.
What do you want?
We were sent to deliver this letter to you.
If it's him.
I mean, oh, sorry. Are you Canton Grim?
Canton Grim?
No, I'm not Canton Grim. Do I look like a druid?
I don't know.
I didn't know Canton Grim was a
Well, then
druid.
where is he?
We knew he was a druid, I think.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We were told to come here.
Are you fucking thick, girl? I don't know means I don't know.
Well, I've been told so before.
Sort of like open one eye, you know, and it's like you could hear the eye opening, you know, it's like through the crust. Sounds like a fucking ancient door being opened.
Apologies.
What the hell?
Lorelei Morwenna Ellenveer at your service.
That was a lot
I'm
of
giving
words.
the most like shit-eating grin.
That was a lot of words. What? Say that again. What?
Ellenveer.
Yeah? What about it?
It's not gonna matter here, sis.
How is it not going to matter? Of course we matter.
Yes,
Look,
we matter because we're people.
That I should know.
No,
Bell
we're just looking for
song.
Canton Grim.
Hi. Yeah, we're looking for Canton Grim.
Canton Grim. Last I saw, Canton was.
Do you need water?
You have water?
Yeah, here. And I pull out
Is
my
it
water
laced
skin.
with wine?
No, it's
It
just.
wouldn't be water then. It'd just be sad wine.
A good point. Canton Grim. Canton! You hear like more groans coming from another room in the guild. You got visitors! Canton's not here! Canton isn't here.
Was that Canton?
No.
You know where he might be?
Is he lying?
Insight check.
That's a 12.
I think you don't really know them well enough to tell. I think you're leaning towards maybe not.
Oh, well then he's not here.
Know where any of his haunts might be?
What's this about?
We have a letter to deliver.
Letter?
Yeah.
Leave it and be gone.
No, you're supposed to hand deliver it. That was very explicit.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hold on. He starts to like rummage for something. Pulls out this giant like dusty tome. Slams it onto the desk. Starts to like open up.
Yeah, you can stop that.
Let's see. Canton hasn't had a quest for a while. Well, not on any quests at the moment. Probably in the city someplace. I don't know where though.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Anywhere he usually goes?
I might be inclined to reveal that kind of information if the price were right.
Let's see, what did you say?
Look, what can you tell us for 2 gold?
No, oh my god. Come on.
You take out the gold?
Yeah, I'll take out 2 gold.
Okay.
I'm not gonna set it down yet. I'm waiting for the info.
For 2 gold. 2 gold won't get you that much in Cantraal, unfortunately. You know, this is a
I mean, I guess a silver would only be suffice if gold can't get that much, right?
Look, do you want to find him or not?
And if you're not going to tell us, I can just offer this gold to your friend in the back. I'm going to start walking to the back where the other voice came
Wait. Give me a persuasion check. I'll say with advantage because Belwyn was helping you.
from. Oh, yeah. Persuasion is not great. Let's go.
Thing you got advantage.
Whoa!
Yeah. 18.
-1 hell.
Very nice. Yes, fine. Look, I really don't know where Canton is, but I can tell you where he might be. Haunts, you say. Well, Canton likes to go a few places. We'll often go to Grand Market in the city center. Could also be... Sometimes they go to the temple span. Well, he's a druid, so I don't know. He does druidy things there, I guess. Where did he go? What gods did he believe in? Can't remember. Probably Solen? I think it was Solen. We're not close, mind you. Where else? There's no Riptide game today. Probably not at the Riptide Stadium. Could always be in the brothel. There's a very popular brothel in the entertainment district. It's actually, believe it or not, the temple to Velora. She's got four brothels right around the temple.
And they could be at any one of those ones.
I lost track of Canton after some drinking last night.
Okay. Is that all the usual haunts, usual spots?
Yeah, that's probably most likely. I doubt they went to the the Emerald Tortoise Casino.
Probably if they're not sleeping it off. Buy food first, I'd assume.
Well, this was a good talk. If
Yeah.
you were done
Wait a minute. Which one would you recommend first as its closeness to us at present?
Well, the closest one is the city center, the Grand Market. It's a big place. You'll have to look around for a while.
You should
I
start there
see.
then.
Canton is about 6'2" or so, very skinny man. A mop of white hair and an elf.
Okay, that's good enough description. We can look around and ask around. Thank you. That sounds like
Sort
a
of-
silver's worth of information.
Sort of hands. What?
Here you go. And I set a silver down.
No. We agreed on 2 gold.
We didn't really agree on anything.
Make an intimidation check.
Off to a great start.
Oh boy. Why is not going to be great? We'll see what I roll.
Yeah,
A 4.
Yeah, you put the silver down, and this guy like grabs your hand, and there's like a surprising amount of strength there. Said 2 gold. Don't cheat. An
If you're going to be
accomplished guild
cheap,
member.
I'll slide 3 gold in front of him. As a thank you and a please forget this.
I've already forgotten.
Excellent.
you probably would have forgotten anyway.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some very important business to get back to. Immediately begins to, like, settle back down behind the desk. Like, on the pillows, on the crusty pillows and horrible smelling blankets.
Why the hell did your dad send us here?
I have no idea, and I am most certainly going to have words with him to be sure.
Yeah, I might actually too. I'm a little concerned. I didn't mean my
Yes.
parents here.
Why would he send us here? In fact, he knows how I dress. He knows that this place is unfamiliar to us. He knows that it'll take us a long time to find these individuals.
Yeah, I have no idea how you kind of connected here.
And also, why is he colluding with such individuals in the first place? I should like to know.
We have a lot of questions, and we'll get them answered the faster we find this Canton.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head to the market.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go to the Grand Market. Description isn't too vague, so hopefully we'll find them there.
By the way, just to give everybody like a little bit of perspective on money in this situation, 1 copper piece is probably the equivalent of about 10 cents USD. 1 silver piece is about $1 or so USD, and 1 gold piece is like $10 USD roughly, is kind of the way that I like to generally think about it. It's obviously different for different things. There's not straight conversions for a lot of stuff. Services are priced differently in these kinds of situations based on supply and demand. You know how that general stuff goes. A gold piece is like it's like $10, you know, like it's like it's not a little bit of money.
Inflation. $10 like 1930, $10 like 2026
after COVID. No, it's also in Cantraal, everything's really expensive. It's like going to any major city. You know, you're paying like 25% markup on everything. It's just the way it is. So, you head out from the guild, how do you get to city center?
Are there any signs?
Well, we know we're in the west, so if we
Must
go...
I ask for directions everywhere we go?
I mean...
That's usually how it works when you go somewhere you're not familiar with.
Why didn't one of you bring some sort of a map or something?
You can ask for a map.
I don't know if we'll get a good map down here. I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah, it seems more like a marketplace kind of
We're
thing.
in the west side. It was in the center, so if we go east and maybe northeast a little, roughly.
All right, brother, I will trust your judgment.
We came from the south, and then we went... Yeah, that should work.
Lead the way then.
I began walking with confidence I shouldn't have.
Excellent. I will say this will most likely be perception based. I think Belwyn leading the way.
That sounds right. Yeah,
Sure.
I am looking roughly at the sun, the time of day, figuring out what directions are.
This is also a very big city. The bridge just from the Vinelands Gate to the city center is about over a mile long. So this is a pretty big city.
A 15, though.
Yeah. You get a kind of rough idea. The city center is also a bit elevated, so it's actually not too hard to spot. There are a lot of towers here, but eventually, I think, sort of like crossing a bridge, you can maybe kind of get a visual on where you think it is. It's not that hard to figure out. It is a walk, though. It's about, it's a squiggly path that you have to take. The bridges don't go straight there. So you find yourself getting to the edges of some platforms and having to like circle back and like walk back around. Yep. If you've ever walked through any major city, especially like if it's a European city, their roads aren't grid-based like a lot of American large cities. So you'll just walk someplace and it's just like a dead end. Or like it won't make any sense. Or the roads are like really small. Especially here on the western span side of Cantraal, you're seeing like a lot of that. There's a lot of like row houses and such. And people have their clothes sort of hung on lines from building to building. It's still pretty impressive. Just the amount of people that live here is quite staggering, especially coming from the southern Vinelands, which is way more spread out. Even Varelian is nowhere close to this packed full of people. And it's going to take you some time. Roll me. I'm going to say roll me a D30, Elwyn.
Sure. A 1.
That's a 3. I asked for a D30.
I heard D3. That is
I
entirely
heard
what I
D3
heard.
as well. I'll be
Okay, my
honest.
bad.
I heard D30. I will be your defense, Wacksteven.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
All
Just call
right,
me
you can have
Interrogator, it's fine.
inspiration. That's fine. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean, no?
30. 22.
Excellent. I love that it came up. We have a dice mod installed. I didn't have it up on the screen, but it actually calculated the sides on that die. I don't know if you noticed
Yeah,
that,
that was
but
odd.
that was pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's going to take you about close to 40 minutes. It's like, a hell of a walk. So you see a lot of the western span as you're trying to find the correct path to get to the city center. And eventually you do get there. Let's do a roll. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna do this behind the scenes real quick. Okay. Fair enough. Just ignore that. That's fine. Eventually you make your way to the city center. You're crossing a large bridge to get there. And as you do, you can see that there are various market stalls as soon as you cross the bridge. This is like a feeding frenzy here. This is crazy. There are so many people haggling for prices. There's a million like different little market stalls with little different colored tents and awnings and stuff. And they are hawking anything and everything. You can just see tons and tons of people haggling. There's food. There's like lots of different smells that are happening here. Anything and everything seems to be traded in this place.
Okay. It's going to be very hard to find one person in all of this.
Yeah. Maybe
Probably just ask around again.
Maybe, or that, or look around for food. If he's hungover, like was probably the case, they might be looking for something to eat.
I'm not sure how much it's going to narrow things down for us, but you're definitely welcome to try.
Does it look like there's any specific area that is more food centered, or is it just kind of scattered like I would expect it to be?
It's a mess.
Yeah.
This city center, by the way, this is also where the city center station is. This is where the equivalent of the Grand Central Station of Cantraal is located. A large circular series of buildings with round domes over the tops of the towers. You can see that there are 4 different tracks that run into this central area. With each of these, there's various entrances periodically around this sort of circular station. You can probably hear the sounds of like yard workers working beyond the buildings, sort of moving various cargoes and things. There are islands with various like flowers and trees and stuff. This is much more well kept than anywhere that you saw in the western span. The people that are walking around here as well are varied. You see people that look like they could be poorer. You see some people that look like they could be pretty wealthy, making their way all around here.
I will approach, I think the nearest store to us.
I'm sorry, say again?
I will approach the nearest store to us right now, whoever's behind it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. As you approach, you can see that there's... are you looking for a food stall, or are you looking for something else?
I think I'm just looking for anyone who looks like they set up shop here often, if it looks like their stall is almost maybe more permanent than maybe others. Anyone that seems like they are often here.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Or insight. I'll take either.
I think both are the same for me. Insight or perception? Oh, perception. No, actually, only perception.
Actually, I was gonna say I'll take investigation. What's your
I would have loved to do investigation, but I already rolled it. I rolled a 5.
What's your investigation modifier?
Investigation modifier is the same thing. Oh no, yeah, same thing. +3.
+3. Okay, so it would have been a 6.
Yeah.
Or no, it would have been a 7. Would have been a 7. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. This place is so chaotic, and there's so many people. I think it's really just a guess at this point. So I'm going to say you think you found something. This person has what appears to be like, I think they're selling like different kinds of fabric.
Hi.
The finest fabrics from all... yes. Hello. What are you looking for?
I was actually going to ask you if you could help me out. I'm looking for someone named Canton Grimm.
Of course we can help you out. We've got all sorts of textiles. Are you looking for silk? Are you looking for cotton? Are you looking for something finer? Are you looking for something magical? We might even have something made from silver reed.
Do you have anything fire resistant?
Fire resistant? Oh, yes. What kind of budget are you on?
At most right now, I think I can afford to spend maybe 5 or 6 gold. What do you think? Worth that?
5 or 6 gold?
Yes.
What do you think this place is? Look, I have serious customers. We have fabrics here of all different styles, textiles.
I'll get out of your hair, but I was just wondering if you know someone named Canton Grimm.
Oh,
We're looking for Canton.
Never
Canton
heard of him.
Grimm.
textiles? We've got textiles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work here.
We should just maybe walk around and look.
Yeah, I think that might be best.
Indeed, indeed.
Do you see anyone matching Canton's description while just...
I mean, we should just probably not spend too long in the market, right?
Yeah,
Probably
not
not.
too long.
Stay for too long.
No,
Maybe
we
someone
should
that looks
definitely move. We
vaguely
can't find.
druidic. They might know them too.
I will let out a whistle, and it sounds very much like I don't know if you've been to anywhere like this, but where maybe rock or stone formations are just in the right position, eroded just the right way that winds blow through them in like a whistling way. And as I do, you see a small shadow kind of go overhead, and then a small, not small actually, it's pretty large for an owl. An owl lands on Amaran's shoulder. Yeah, and we're looking for a druidic elf. Mind if I look through your eyes while you fly around?
White hair.
Okay. White hair? What
I
the just
believe
white hair,
Arcana
6'2"?
sings
6'2",
that
elven.
together.
Okay, I think I can point at least some of those. You see more than one. Go on. And you will fly off.
We get this kind of camera zoom out as we see Enya sail away, begin to fly up into the sky as the camera sort of zooms out to get a bird's eye view. And the camera starts to pan up to the north to a very different kind of situation. In the Highlands Gate area of Cantraal, we switch scenes as we find another group of people. Not quite on the street not quite out in public. They are behind bars. As we head to a holding cell in the Highlands Gate area. We see 3 individuals in a rather cramped-looking holding cell. Why don't we get some descriptions of these people, please? Who wants to go first?
I'll go. Rutu is a very large beast folk, walking on his knuckles, shorter legs, very long, thick, sinewy arms, covered in white fur, blue skin, very anxious, very panicked. This holding cell is very small for Rutu. And his eyes are constantly shifting around, looking for any potential threats that could come at him through this cage.
As, are you, like, up against the bars? Are you, like, holding the bars? Like, what do we see?
I think if we've been in there for longer than, like, 5 minutes, he will have found himself in the corner, surrounding himself with 2 walls, so he can feel safe, but also limit where he has to look around for threats. And he's pacing in this corner. Very nervous, eyes very large.
Not too far away from Rutu, you would see someone quite smaller than Rutu, in stature. You would see a bog elf barely hitting 5 foot. I would be stiff, pacing kind of similar to Rutu, but sort of moving around between him and the bars and looking around. You see someone who is angry and frustrated, but quiet. I have pale green skin with my ears that do peek behind my very, very messy, matted hair that is silvers and blacks. You see that I have some scarring. It's a little hard to see in the dungeon, but there's a lot of anger. I'd say, if anything, wanting to find a way out, but knowing that where we stand right now is where we should stay. Because we are not easily going to get out of trouble. And I would probably walk up to Rutu and stay towards him.
I'm kind of sitting back in the corner on my knees with my hands in a pyramid position, and I'm Philo. I'm a 50-plus-year-old man who has found some degree of curiosity with the unknown. He's more of a priest more than anything, and he's praying, and he's kind of mumbling to himself, and he notices somebody get up, and he turns. Are you two all right? Because he notices just how intense Rutu looks, And on top of that, he also notices the movement behind him. It kind of pulls him out of his meditative state.
We shouldn't be here.
That's true.
Rutu not all right. Rutu frightened.
Rutu, it's
Why?
okay.
Why are you frightened?
All this strange. They took Rutu things. Rutu need Rutu things.
I think we'll get them back to you. I think.
We will.
We must show patience in these moments. Do you know what that is, Rutu?
Rutu know of word patience. Rutu not see how patience apply.
Because we won't be in here forever.
Philo know Rutu not be here forever?
Yes. Trust me. I promise. We will not be here forever. And he lays a hand on his ridiculously large leg, because my character is he's very frail, about 5'4", and his hand is pretty dainty, and he puts it on Rutu's huge thigh. I promise, as he looks him deep in the eyes. I promise. We will get out of here.
Rutu try to bend bars to get out?
I look next to me. What do you think about that?
Rutu could, but I don't think Rutu should.
Agreed.
I'm going to take your word that we'll get out of here, but we shouldn't have been in here to begin with.
No.
What happened in Veytrod was not our fault.
No. It wasn't. We were trying to save them and protect them, but we have to be understanding of the way that they see it. We're 3 strangers in their city, and on top of being 3 strangers in their city, well, the town starts burning down as soon as we show up, so it makes sense. We must be understanding.
Will we
What? Why?
get a chance to be understood?
I would like to think so. I have faith that we will.
Okay.
How will Rutu get free? How will Koha get free? How will Philo get free?
It's a matter of time. We'll have a chance to express ourselves if the judicial system here is as good as it is where I'm from. We'll have a chance to plead our case.
Rutu not
Stay
trust.
calm. Well, of course
Rutu not know.
Rutu, you too, I should say. Have you ever tried to meditate?
What meditate?
Are you familiar?
I've spent some time, quite a bit of time alone. It doesn't bother me. And sometimes, yes, I do reflect, but I don't know if you're assuming something different.
No. Reflection is great. But in this moment, meditation and clearing your mind could be good. And I bring this up to you, and he looks up at Rutu. You're sitting down and you're still as tall as I am. Have you ever tried breathing softly in through your nose and out through your mouth?
Like this?
Well, potent. So quite similar to that. That is. Do you smell that?
I'm used to it.
Good. I hope to be as well. Yes. Through your nostrils, these, in your face, the air, do you feel it coming in through there? And then out through your mouth. Nose mouth.
Rutu do.
Good.
Rutu think smell like piss.
It's not quite delightful in here, you're right. Try that a few times and close your eyes and try not to think about anything. And when you do think about things, just let them, as if you're looking into a book and you just close the book tight. And then you move on to the next thought.
Rutu attempts that, and he's breathing in, he's breathing out. But then you also see him tense every muscle in his body, like maximum effort breathing.
You seem very tense. This should be very good for you. Keep doing that. Over and over and over again until you feel relaxed.
Rutu not feel relax.
Well, of course not. You just started. It hasn't even been a minute yet. Sometimes you do this for an hour, sometimes 2, sometimes a day.
Rutu not understand.
That makes sense. Most don't. Not even myself. I promise. Try it. For just a little while. I thought I heard something.
A guard appears to be heading towards the cell. You probably recognized this guard. They were the one that took you off of the train to the holding cell in the first place. And to be fair, you're not the only ones that are in the holding cells. They're like fairly packed. There's other chatter and stuff that's kind of like echoing down the hall of cells. And the cells are like probably, I would say maybe like 20 feet by 20 feet. They're bigger than like a regular like prison cell because they're meant to house a few more people. But yeah, they're clearly making their way towards you.
I think they're coming. See? You're still breathing.
Well, if it isn't the arsonists, I just thought I'd come by and let you know that you'll be able to plead your case soon over in the city center courthouse.
Before you walk away, how long will that be?
Shouldn't be too long. There's a train coming through, maybe in the next 15, 20 minutes.
And by chance, this is just a question for our friend here. As you can see, he's really big. Could you maybe put him in shackles and let him stretch his legs in the more open area there for a minute? I know it's a big ask. He's a prisoner. He's just incredibly uncomfortable and getting a little worked up. Trying to keep him calm.
Please make a persuasion check.
Maybe. $15.
We'll have plenty of time to walk around. We'll get you out of there soon. But, yeah, you can take a minute to just stretch your legs a little bit. You can tell this person is looking at Rutu and is, like, a little bit intimidated. Now, don't get any ideas. Don't be running off. That'll just make things worse.
Absolutely not.
Rutu have plenty of ideas. Rutu thinks.
He's a thinker. He's still figuring things out. He's from the mountains, you know.
Right.
People from the mountains.
Okay, well, bring your hands near the bars, please. Gonna have to put these shackles on. There's a spot with a hole for you to stick your hands through.
You too, it will be okay.
Just give yourself some stretching. Breathe for a minute.
Okay.
I will stick my hands through the space in the bars.
Sure. It's gonna put some extra large manacles on you. They probably are still tight.
I think it's only in his nature to test the inherent strength of these manacles.
Sure. This is probably just a pure strength check. Not a save, but a check. So at the top of your sheet where your ability scores are, you can just click the actual ability itself. Yeah, so you might be able to, like, loosen them if you tried really hard, but they're well constructed.
Oh, they're tight. These manacles are tight.
They're supposed to be.
I know. It'll be okay.
You want to take a little walk or not?
You should.
Okay. Rutu, take walk.
Back up from the door, please, both of you.
Sure.
The guard is clearly waiting on Koha and Philo to back away from the cell door before they let Rutu walk around.
Sorry, just hard of hearing. He steps back.
Does Koha step back?
I would take maybe half a step.
Okay.
Maybe an inch and cross my arms.
He's just staring at you. I got all day.
I take a full step back. I'm not going anywhere.
Unlocks with a big, hefty-looking key the cell door. Opens it up. All right, you can walk to the end of the hall and back.
Okay. Rutu want know what name of manacle placer. What call manacle placer.
You want to know my name?
Oh.
Yeah, oh, wait, it always happens. Every time I don't have the names pulled up.
I'm so sorry.
It's my fault. I do it. It's my greatest weakness. My name is Tavian.
Tavian. Sounds strong. Rutu like Tavian.
Yeah. I'm not looking for any serious relationships right now. Let's just walk to the end of the hall, please.
I'll walk to the end of the hall slowly, stretching out my limbs, standing up, and to my full height, stretching out my back at a solid 7'10" on both feet, and then step immediately back down after cracking my back, back down to my knuckles, where I'm a more digestible, like 6'3".
Gotcha. Yeah, and it's probably pretty awkward for you to walk as well, right? Because you're kind of stuck to one side with the manacles. yeah, Tavian will just kind of keep an eye on you and sort of wait for you to walk down the hall. All right, that's enough.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tavian. Rutu will remember this.
He puts you back in the cell, closes the door, locks it. Probably not going to be too long anyway. Be honest with me. Why'd you do it? You got a problem with Vatrod?
No.
We didn't do anything.
Somebody sleep with somebody they shouldn't? What happened?
Rutu sleep with no one.
Would you like to know the truth?
Well, I didn't ask for a lie.
Well, the truth is I had recently just gotten there, and I was written a letter by her. And we had just met, and we heard people screaming. And they were screaming to the high heavens about a farm being set on fire. So then we, as humans, looked around to see what was happening. And we noticed, well, I think it was Rutu, with his keen sense of sight, noticed some... May I ask you a question? Have you ever seen a small, childlike being made of fire?
Oh, train's here. All right,
No.
come on. We got to
Okay.
gotta
So
get
you
going.
don't want the truth. All right. Well, you heard a little bit of the truth.
Thank you, Philo.
For what?
You seem more accustomed to this area. Not the dungeon, just to people.
Tavian's unlocking the cell. All right, come on. We're gonna head on. Get onto the train and bring you on down to the courthouse now. You can plead your case there.
Great.
Hopefully, someone there listens.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Tavian.
Yeah, no problem. Just don't go killing anybody, okay?
Why would we do that?
Well, should we?
No.
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 No, why?
Why what? Why no?
Why no kill?
Because we have no one to kill right now. Plus, we don't kill people anyways, do we? Or do we burn houses down or farms?
Oh, Rutu.
Tavian's like right there, like he's like, what? What?
Tavian,
What?
could you escort us, please?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Tavian begins to lead you back up from the holding cell towards the station as the people are doing the customs thing. You had to do this yesterday at some point, giving your names and your place of birth. Since you didn't have papers, Rutu and Koham, I'm assuming you didn't have any sort of documentation, right? Did you, Philo, just out of curiosity? I figured.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, they have this weird thing that happened when you entered the city. You had to like basically do some sort of interview, where you had to like give them all this information about like what, you know, like normally like you would have seen other people giving these interviews as you were being like led to a holding cell, but the gist of it is like they want to know all kinds of information about like why you're here and whatnot, and there's just this like weird sort of atmosphere when you come into the city, all this security you had to go through. just to get into the city, which is probably something, if you've never been to Cantraal before, they don't really do that anywhere else. Especially not where you're from.
No, completely different.
Yeah.
I think we would have heard about it, but experiencing it is a whole other thing.
Yeah. So, you're led back onto the train, and the train is, again, just this incredible thing that if you've never been on one before, it's kind of crazy. It's very fast. And there's a lot of people on it, and they have cargo and stuff in the back of the train. And there were probably people from all these different places and on the train when you came here originally. And there's still that happening. It's just a very diverse place. As you head down the Highlands Gate line, you get your first real look at Cantraal, I think, Rutu and Koha. Has Philo been to Cantraal before?
He'd only have wandered around it on the outskirts.
Okay, so you would have been to Outer Cantraal. Outer Cantraal is there's a series of villages that are built on the exterior of the ridge, the mountains that surround Cantraal. It's a crater lake. So there's this large mountain range that just circles Cantraal. It's, oh my God, you've never seen anything like this. This bridge, I mean, first of all, the biggest bridge you've ever been on. This thing's over a mile long, and there are these towers and so many buildings and so many people. Never seen anything like it. Even you, Philo, you know, you've never seen a city like this. This is very different than where you're from, but this is a marvel in and of itself.
This is quite astonishing. What we as people can do. He's just kind of admiring everything as the train moves.
It's
It
just
not
so
make
loud.
sense to Rutu how people can build these amazing things, but then put Rutu Philo Koha in jail for doing no bad.
Seems
It
quite
certainly isn't
complex.
how I expected to get into Cantraal.
On your left, you can see, like, there's people that are kind of, like, gawking. Like, you can hear some stuff about, like, Riptide Stadium. Yeah, it's underwater. Those are the elevators over there. You take them down into the water. And there's also this, what appears to be like another large stadium to your left. On the right, Philo, you could immediately recognize the temple span. You see temples of all varying sizes, and you could probably make some like inferences as to who they might be temples to as well. Please make a religion check. A 10. I'm going to say, even with a 10, you could probably guess that to your right, since we're moving south right now, to your right, you could see the temple of the Radiant Path, also known as the temple to Surreal.
Do you see that temple over there, you two?
Yes.
If I'm correct, Please tell me if I'm wrong. And he kind of looks at one of the guards. That's the Temple to Cyril. It's a bit smaller than I thought it would be.
It's massive. It's like a giant cathedral.
He's like, I just for some reason thought it would be more glorious from an outside perspective. Well, at least we know we're going the right way, and we did not pay for the fee to get on the train. Gotta look at the positive in this situation.
Philo, they took our stuff.
Well, yes, but obviously our stuff is still somewhere, which means it is still our stuff. Therefore, most likely they have it, and when we get out, we'll get our stuff back. So technically it's still our stuff, just not in our possession at the moment.
What happened if we find they take our stuff?
Well, have you ever heard of this saying, we'll deal with that when the time comes?
No.
So what we'll do is when that time comes and we come to find out that they're not going to give our things back, well, then we'll deal with it then.
But Rutu can't deal with it now.
Well, no, because we don't even know where our things are at, right?
True.
Now, if we did, we could start making a plan. But we don't have an ability to make a plan right now, so all we can do is, as I said earlier, to show patience. We'll get our things back, right? And he kind of nudges one of the guards very softly. He's frail. It's super soft.
Yeah, you nudge him with like your foot, and the guard just looks, hey, keep your feet to yourself.
Well, sorry about that. Is that the... So... Yes, we can't get our things back yet.
But we will.
Will.
Rutu need things.
I know.
They are just material goods, you know.
As the train stops at the Midway station, there's a short break as some people get off, and you eventually cross the bridge into the city center. Making your way to a station, which is kind of a circular. It's kind of a circular building, and the train kind of like pulls up to it and stops underneath an archway. And there are platforms on either side of the train as it kind of comes in on an angle. And some people leave via one platform, other people leave via another platform, and there are stairs to go to the other side. The guards begin to pick you up, and you get off the train fairly quickly. As you get off of the train, you can see like just a jam-packed area of Cantraal. There's probably more people here than you've ever seen in any one place. This is like the equivalent of having a major holiday or major event in a big city. It's that many people, and this is just a Tuesday, you know? There's so many people here. And immediately the smells of Cantraal smack you in the face. This place stinks. It smells so bad. It smells like low tide and the harbor and fish and just like not really like shit, but because there is actually like indoor plumbing in the city, which was probably its own adventure for you because you all had to go to the bathroom at some point, and there was a toilet like in your cell, and it was just a weird experience because it wasn't like an outhouse. Like you did it right there, and you pulled some kind of lever, and it got washed away. But you make your way out into the city center. There are so many people here, everywhere, wall to wall.
Rutu looks in a perpetual state of like being offended because all of the smells hitting his sensitive sense of smell all at once. He's like everything he's looking at in disgust. Accidentally.
Are you all right up there?
It's quite strong.
Every now and again, we get wafts of this in the southwest. You'll grow to love it.
Love is a strong word.
Yes,
Don't know if we will.
Yes, indeed. How far do we have to walk?
Not far. The courthouse is just up here.
Good.
Up ahead, you can see, I mean, these buildings are incredible. You've probably, I imagine, especially for Koha and Rutu, you've never seen buildings like this in general. There's tall towers, and, I mean, the architecture style is just completely different than, like, most of the stuff that you've seen. You saw little hints of it, maybe, in, like, Veytrod, but nothing like this. This is, I mean, you are pure bumpkins, you know? As you make your way to the courthouse,
Go ahead.
there is a there's like you cross over some of the other tracks for the train. You can see that there's various things being loaded and unloaded, and the courthouse itself has it's sort of the front of it is much squatter than the rear. It sort of increases in elevation the further back you go. The building has like probably 2 or 3 floors in the front, and then as you get to the middle, it's probably like 5, and then in the back there might be like 10 floors or something. So these are huge buildings for you. They're like, for all intents and purposes, you're like looking into the sky and you see still buildings, you know?
This is like 100 Rutus tall.
Rutu.
Curious about what they make roof out of.
Copper. Lots of copper. Yeah, Cantraal, the area, Cantraal and the various mountain ranges. When it was first settled, there was a lot of copper here.
Does Tavian know Kadrin from Veytrod?
No.
Kadrin know about roof. Talk to Kadrin from Veytrod.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
It's true, he was rather nice. I don't have any clue who he's talking about.
Okay, look, here are the rules. Once we go inside the courthouse, they're going to search you, make sure you have nothing hidden on your persons, and then you'll be taken to another small holding cell while we wait for the adjudicator to hear your case.
Small? You... He points at Rutu. Just, what do you think? You could do anything for him?
We've got what we've got.
Right.
It's okay.
Don't forget the breathing.
Rutu survive, Rutu try.
Meanwhile,
Thank you, Rutu.
our other group. You've been heading around the market. I would like a perception check, please, for Enya.
Yeah.
Or I guess, I don't know how the perception checks work for your familiar. Are you rolling your perception or theirs? I assume it's theirs.
It's that, yeah.
Hey!
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So, you've been looking for a while, even with a natural 20. Clearly, Canton was not on the west side of the city center. You spent time going around. Roll me probably like, maybe a D20.
D20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you've been looking for like over half an hour so far trying to find this person. You eventually gave up on the West Market and you headed to the East Market side of things. And you see someone matching their description. They appear to be at one of the stalls on the East Market side. It looks like they're eating something very greasy that is spilling all over the ground.
Hey, Lorelei, Bowen, Enya found him. Come on, this way.
All right, good.
All right. Very good.
As you are walking that way, someone who's leading the way? Is it Amaran?
I think it's me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Amaran, as you're leading the way, there's a ton of people here. There's carriages and things that are walking past. There are horses here in Cantraal. It's just that a lot of people take the various water taxis all around. There's over 4,000 docks on this fucking map, and I'm not shitting you. And there's over 4,000 docks in Cantraal. So a lot of people do take the water taxis all about. There's still people that need to move goods and things. So there are stables, there are horses. And even like where the train crosses the bridges, there's places for carriages to cross to. The train doesn't take the entire bridge. You can go on either side and you can see people walking and using carriages and whatnot.
Excuse me.
As you're making your way there, someone just kind of like bumps into you as you're walking.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. They stop for a moment and they say, "Sorry to bother you."
Yeah. Can I help you?
I've just never seen anyone so interesting before.
Thank you. I'm sure if I got to know you, I could be able to say the same to you. We're just going to meet someone.
They look like I imagine they look like a human. They don't look like they look very average. You know, they don't look poor. They don't really look like a noble or anything like that. I imagine that they've got like well-worn boots and like a traveling cloak, kind of like a dilapidated looking hat, and you know, they probably, they don't smell great or anything, but it's hard to tell here in Cantraal. There's a smile on their face. I bet that you are going to have a very interesting time here.
Considering how interesting it's been, I'm not sure if I wanted to get any more interesting, but thank you. I heard that there's a theater
don't
here.
Say
so
that. You'll hurt my heart.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean
Can
to
I ask you a
offend, I
question?
suppose. I kind of look over my shoulder in the direction of Canton and back at this person. Yeah, sure.
Do you know how much the average performer on the street makes from a tip?
Judging from you asking this question at all, I'm going to guess not much, maybe a few copper.
You would think so, but it's actually 1 silver piece. And it varies greatly. It's interesting that you said copper. And this person motions towards and says, "How much do you think it is?"
I take a close look. I don't know.
You've never tipped a performer before?
Well, yes, I have, obviously, but Father normally handles it.
How much do you think?
To tip a performer?
Just a street busker.
5 gold?
If only that were the case. It varies greatly. You see, the people that really know a performance, people that can see the intent behind it, they tend to give 1 gold piece. It's the most universally tipped from those in the know, from those that understand how difficult it can be to perform for others. For those that want to tell a good story, having it rewarded is one of the greatest feelings that you can imagine. Just some food for thought. I'm sorry that I took up so much of your time. I hope your travels fare you well.
Thank you. You too.
You too, I think we caught your name.
No, you didn't. Have a nice day.
Well, what is it?
They begin to walk away.
I want to look back out through Enya's eyes. Do we still have eyes on Canton?
Yes, you do. Canton is beginning to walk away from the stall, sort of tossing the wrapper for whatever food they were eating. Looked like
He's on the move. We should hurry.
Yeah, that was weird.
Very strange. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. Shall we go and find this individual then?
Yeah.
Very good.
Just up there, you said?
So what was that?
Just up there, you said?
Yeah.
as you head to the stall where you saw Canton. Again, there's lots of people on the street. Canton is sort of like tossing something into the trash. And there's a large crashing sound that happens to your left. You can hear some like people start to exclaim like, "Oh, there was a nasty crash over there. Ooh, what was that?" It looks as if one of the carriages that was making its way around the city center station, it looked like one of the wheels sort of gave out, and the cart sort of like tipped over. The horse that was pulling the carriage pulls itself free, and you hear it sort of neighing loudly as it begins to charge past you.
Shit, and I'll jump back.
Yeah, I need dexterity saves from the three of you.
If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them right now.
Dexterity save, you said?
Yep.
Dexterity save, okay.
Time to die.
Okay, not too bad. 17.
Ugh, we match.
Oh, okay, not as bad as I thought.
Okay, yeah, you all managed to get out of the way of this sort of stampeding horse as it rushes past. There's a few loud screams as several crates on the back of this carriage explode as they hit the ground, and you see several creatures fly out from these crates as people begin to scream. These creatures look as if they are small in stature. They're sort of buzzing about. They all have like wings. They're sort of small. They're not quite tiny. They're maybe like 1 to 2 feet in size as they begin to fly outwards. As people began to scream all around you. What do you do?
I grab Lorelei and Bowen by the hand and I run. I grab them and drag them away from these creatures.
Which way do you go? South or north?
To the left of us, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll drag everyone north with the goal to like eventually go east and like as far away from this thing as possible.
Okay. As our other group is being led to the courthouse, you can also see this carriage fall to the ground. Crates fall out of the back of it as we see this this series of creatures begin to emerge from these crates. There are several people that look mortified by this happening, and we see these creatures begin to cast what appear to be some spells emanating from them. Several of them seem to breathe outwards, and we see this like steam get blasted out, and fire begins to light up where they breathe. Several people are caught by the flames, and they are immediately lit up, running around screaming. And you see Tavian like draw a weapon. He rushes towards these creatures, and you can see like he manages to hit one of them, and another one grabs onto his back and just kind of like breathes fire directly onto his face. There is a horrific scream as we see these series of these small creatures begin to attack the people around you. You hear the sound of this chest like fall nearby. Rutu, Koha, and Philo, you immediately recognize your stuff on the ground nearby. As Tavian falls to the ground, keys clearly visible on his belt. What do you do?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do these creatures resemble the creatures we've seen?
No.
Okay. That looks like our stuff.
Must
going
get
for it.
stuff.
Is he alive? How does he look?
Tavian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tavian's cooked. His face is like melted.
He looks dead.
Oh, he looks fucked. This thing like breathed fire in his face.
Rutu. Do you see your things?
Rutu do.
We have to be careful, though. Do you see your things?
Yes, they're all there.
But where did the creature go?
They're all about. They're starting to attack the people around you. You can see the people are just kind of like screaming. There appears like there's not a lot of guards in the area.
So are there no other guards that are with us now?
Nope.
I suggest that you go get your stuff and your stuff right now, or we all do, but we should go as a group.
And we are in shackles, correct?
There's trucks everywhere.
You're manacled. You do see the keys at Tavian's waist, like on the ground.
I would like to run over and grab those keys if I see them.
Okay. You rush over and grab the keys.
I would like to rush back to my friends as quick as possible to try to unlock them first before myself.
Okay, let's do a let's do a This will be a straight dexterity check, I think. Okay, a 10 from Philo. Koha, are you doing the same?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if... Would he be coming over to me and, like, trying to help, like, maybe undo my shackles so I can try and then, like, undo his and try and get ourselves, like...
Philo did the thing that every single one of us has experienced, especially as you get older, where you drop something, you go to grab it, you touch it, but don't pick it up about 5 times. You know, like you think you got it, and it's back on the ground. You think you got it, it's back on the ground.
Shit. Sorry,
Could I dart to grab it?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
I think if I'm able to pick it up, I would immediately start undoing Philo's shackles.
Which key is it, though?
You begin.
Oh, yeah, I mean, at that point, if it's a bunch of keys.
Yeah, you begin to search all around.
Trying to use them all.
Yep. Meanwhile, while they are doing this, Amaran, Belle, and Lorelei, did you follow Amaran? What are you doing?
Well, he took my hand and pulled me away, so yep.
I mean, yes, but I'm complaining the entire way. What? Listen, are we sure that I should be the conscience of the group? Did we not see what was happening?
And what are we going to do about it? There's guards here. They can handle this. We are not here to handle this kind of stuff.
You saw the only guard in your vision take a breath of fire in the face. This creature like grabbed onto his head. The guy just screaming, just fell to the ground.
Not so sure about guards. There may have just been the one.
Yes, there was just the one.
Okay, and what are we supposed to do about this? If the one trained to do something just got their face burnt off?
Brother, you have a better mind than I.
I'm scanning the crowd to see how the people are doing getting away, if there's anyone trying to... If there are any guards left that might have been, like, I don't know, maybe off-duty helping, anything.
Make a perception check.
Seven.
You don't see any other guards.
I don't think anyone's helping them.
People are just trying to like run to find some cover, like anywhere nearby.
Where's Canton in all of this?
Canton, an interesting question. You don't see with a 7. But what are your? Oh, actually, I can't see from this view. What are your? I can check from this view. I can check from this view. Okay, a 13 passive perception. Amaran, you notice Canton like whips out a staff, does like a cool druid looking thing, and just like plants a staff on the ground. You begin to see this like these swarms of like insects begin to emanate from the staff, and then one of those creatures sneaks up behind him, and creature, by the way, looks like this.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't we need to talk to him?
Who? Oh.
Okay.
Okay. That might change from thing. Should we? Should probably help him.
I'm gonna release my hand and I'm gonna run towards the situation.
Lorelei.
Well, are we just going to let Father's mission fail? I already deal with all of his garbage all day.
It's probably a good time for us to go over to the battle map.
Oh no.
Perma. She's mean anyway, kill her.
Okay. You
There's
see
only like
several
70 of them.
You see several creatures. Now these are people.
Oh,
All
okay.
about
That makes
here.
me feel a little better.
Yeah.
Those were all the creatures.
There's various people all about, and there are these creatures. Alrighty. I'm gonna add you all to some initiative. Why is that not working? Okay, I will just do it this way.
Hey, could you add Enya as well?
Yes. Okay.
Maybe a Belwyn.
Ooh. 21.
Will do. Sorry, I have to do
All
this
right,
very
5,
slowly.
me laddie.
Oh, you're right.
You're good.
Okay. Where's the other one? Did this one get added? No. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get some initiative from everybody. I think we need Amaran.
Yep.
And I need to add Enya. There we go. Alrighty.
You know, that makes sense, to be honest.
Okay, Lorelei, you are first on the turn order.
Oh no. Okay. So, just so that I'm aware, we're surrounded by people. Yes, all these tokens around us are just
These are people that
regular
are
citizens.
freaking out. Yeah. They're just looking for some place to like get some cover.
Oh, this doesn't bode well. Okay. And to be clear, all of those creatures are kind of grouped up a little bit, yes? I'm seeing.
Yeah, you can.
sort
And
of-
is this Canton as well? Okay.
Yes, that is
Okay, that's
Canton.
Canton.
Yep.
Great. I think in this moment, it's one of those things that, I am weighing it ever so hard because on the one side, I really shouldn't do this. On the other side, I don't want the mission to fail for my dad. So fuck it. I'm gonna activate my innate sorcery with my bonus action.
Okay.
And seeing everything going on, let me see how far the range on this is. The 5-foot sphere is sleep. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. How much in terms of feet is it? 60 feet I can do? Yes. Apologies, I'm just trying to calculate how far it is and the ruler's not working here. Okay, so it's 5-foot sphere. All right, I have enough space to do it. I'm going to go ahead. I'll raise my ring and it begins to glow brightly. I kiss it and I'll blow this sort of crimson mist towards these creatures as I cast sleep on both of them. The two that are here.
Okie dokie. And they need wisdom saves. All right.
Indeed. DC 14, fail.
Fail. Success.
All right, one's enough.
Okay. This one goes to sleep.
Well, it is incapacitated at first, and then it gets another save, if I recall.
Right. Incapacitated and then unconscious. They change
good.
sleep up.
I'm just gonna look to Amaran and shrug.
By the way, if anybody is curious and wants to learn more about these characters, we've got 2 episode zeros that will be going live in about 25 minutes on the merch store. If you are a member, then you can view them. Just load them right up. All you have to be is any kind of member on the merch store, merch.tablestory.tv. Okay, is that it for your turn?
I believe so. I don't think I'm gonna move away from those that are surrounding me. So that's it.
Okay. All right, this one that you just tried to sleep senses the magic. This is also the one that like melted Canton's head, basically.
Tevian, not Canton?
No, Canton.
Oh, Canton's head is
Is
melted?
Canton okay still?
Canton got fucked up pretty bad. Yeah, he just,
Okay.
Yep.
Didn't realize melted, like
Yep.
dead melted.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Okay.
Okay. You see this creature sort of like look around, just sensing some magic that just happened. And let's see. This is gonna be. We can do this. And then this. They are flying. The other one just kind of like fell to the ground. They're not high off the ground, by the way. They're probably like 10 feet off the ground. But this one... Sorry, let me put that elevation on there. This one heads over here and doesn't know like which thing just cast magic at it. Is gonna just guess vague direction. And will use Steam Breath.
Oh boy.
But where?
So I'm guessing that's gonna be both of us, huh?
Actually, I don't think he can hit you. It's gonna be Amaran and Belwyn. Con saves.
Sense. Oh, and
13.
That's a success.
Oh,
some reason it's having me roll for as Enya instead of me.
I might just be. Hold on, I can change this. I don't know.
Make sure off my character sheet.
Make sure you're selecting Amaran, the token.
Yeah, I have. I hovered and pressed T, and it's still.
You don't have to push T. You just have to select your token to do the roll.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. 24.
2 successes. All right, so this is going to be half damage. Okay. Let's see, half damage. I should be able to do half and half. Apply. Okay, there you go. Yeah, the steam breath. It just it's fire damage, so it just kind of like cooks your clothing a little bit. It's not too bad, but like if you got this point blank, like it could have been real bad. Okay. This one that is asleep gets to make a save at the end of its turn, right?
Yes, so it forfeits its turn and then it must make another save to see if it is unconscious.
Yarp. That's a fail. It falls unconscious.
There we go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Spell is so broken now.
It's so good. It's so good.
All right, unconscious. Let's see. I can do this. I've got the power. Alrighty. The commoners are gonna try and run away. This is effectively all of the commoner turns. We're doing this kind of like all at once. And they get away. They get away. And they get away. They get away. This does matter, by the way. Not doing this for no reason. They get away.
I'm terrified to find out why this matters.
They cannot get away.
Sorry, Amaran.
Yeah, just stay behind me.
They get away. They get away. They can 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 get away. Looks like most of them have gotten away on their turns. Okay. This one. And also get away. Okay. This one of these creatures is going to... Let's see. I'm going to make a roll. I know which way they go. They head this way. Koha, you can see one of the creatures heading towards the group of you.
I'm assuming we found the right key and we've unshackled ourselves.
You get to do it on your turn.
That's what I thought. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna try every key on this key ring and try and unshackle Philo.
Okay. Let's see. I guess... Got any arguments for which role it should be?
Sleight of hand? I don't know.
Sleight of hand, investigation.
Yeah.
I'll take an investigation.
Or sleight.
Yeah, I'll take investigation.
Okay. A 14.
Uh, 14. Yeah, I think you can find the key. Absolutely. You find the key and you unshackle who?
Philo.
Philo first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to move right next to him, so you have to move one space. But that'll be your action to unshackle.
Yeah, that checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your stuff is also on the ground. You can pick it up with your turn if you want.
Yeah, I would do that. Well, I don't know if I would be able to. I think Philo would be able to if I was able to unshackle him, because I would have gone to unshackle him first. So I don't know if I'm able to like pick up anything. Are we shackled at the wrists or the feet?
The wrists.
Okay. Philo, can you unshackle me after this so we can get our stuff, and then we have to get Rutu out?
Of course.
Okay, is
Go
that
get
for
your
your turn,
things.
Koha?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Enya's turn.
Enya will. I think again you hear that kind of almost haunting whistle as Amaran lets out this call to Enya, and Enya will swoop towards this method and take the help action before flying back away again. Yeah, whoever attacks it next has advantage as Enya flies down and I think just flaps and claws at its face before flying away as fast as they can.
How high up is Enya?
I think because I was using Enya to like look for Canton, I'd say maybe like 20 feet, but they had to go down 10 to meet with this method. So I'd say they're 10 feet off the ground now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Belwyn.
Yes. I believe seeing action being taken and Lorelei being the first one to do something, that probably means I should probably do something as well. Pulling out my...
Sorry, brother.
It's fine. Just
It's not, but...
Stay with Amaran. And I pull out my mace that looks a bit more like a hammer than it should. And I move up to Canton and cast Cure Wounds. Unless they are exceptionally obviously dead.
Okay. So what's your passive perception?
That is 12.
Okay. They do not look like they are breathing.
Huh. Okay. Not breathing doesn't mean dead, but it could mean need to stabilize. Okay, then what I might do instead. Is it one of those? It doesn't seem that they're breathing, or they're definitely like dead, not breathing. I'm just not sure. Which is fine.
This is going off your passive perception. You can take an action and make a medicine check to figure it out if you want. Or you can just try and cast a spell.
I think I'm just gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Just in case. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Okay.
Especially
and
if they're
it's
bleeding
Cure
out.
Wounds that you're casting?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and well, if they are not dead, they have been healed 14.
Their wounds do not heal. This person is dead.
Okay. They're dead! And that is my turn.
God's take it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
The dust method will go next. Let's see which way they head. Towards this group. That is it for the dust method's turn. Rutu.
Where's Tavian's corpse?
Tavian's corpse is probably in between these crates over here.
Rutu will walk towards Tavian's corpse. Oh, shoot. And nope. And he will bend down and put a hand on Tavian's corpse.
Rutu will remember the kindness of Tavian. It is a pity Tavian was weak.
And while still manacled, he'll pick up his equipment to wherever the pile of equipment was that had fallen over.
Sure. It's probably, I imagine, this crate, like this one right here.
Okay. Yes. Certainly not struggling to move my icon.
Just make sure you've got the token controls at the top left selected and the little brackets right next to it.
Okay.
The two top left buttons.
There we go.
There you go.
And then I'll use my action to pick up my things.
You can do that as a
shield
free action to pick your stuff up.
Perfect. I'll pick up my shield.
I believe it's a free action to pick stuff up now.
To pick up one thing during your move, yes.
One thing.
And then I'll use, so I can pick up the shield, and then I'll pick up a trident and leave the rest of the stuff there.
Okay, I will say that will be your action then.
Yep, that's fair. And then end my turn right there.
And I imagine that your armor is gone right now, by the way. Like Rutu, Philo, and Koha.
Okay.
I imagine that you're not wearing your armor, so make sure that that's unequipped on your sheet.
Okay.
Okay. Philo.
The first thing I need to do is I am unshackled, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
I grab the keys and I start to unshackle her as well. If you need me to do any rolls for that.
Oh no, she showed you what key it was. You can just do it. That'll be your action though.
Yep, I unshackle, and as I'm done, I look up. It looks as though we're going to have some trouble again, and I point to the creatures, and then I'm going to go get him unshackled, and I would like to take my little 5'4" ass, and I see Rutu pick up his shield and his and his trident, and he looks like he's having a hard time holding both of them shackled, and I want to come up underneath him and look to undo it, almost like he doesn't even know I'm there, because I'm just trying to get it done, and I run over, but that will be my turn.
Yeah, so you can move your token and put it right next to Rutu there. I think you are.
Yes, sir.
So again, your stuff is like also right next to you, like right there. Okay, Amaran.
Can I pick up that stuff?
Not on this. So you can pick up one thing.
Oh, just my bag.
Your bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for now, yeah, just to throw it on, since I can have one this turn. Yep.
Sure.
Sorry. Thank you.
Amaran.
Yeah, Amaran, taking that heat, mostly able to brush it off, and seeing Berwin move into action and failing to bring Canton back. Are we going to run or are we going to keep fighting? I say over my shoulder as I pull out a light crossbow.
I don't know. I didn't think this through. One of them at least
You never
is asleep.
do.
Well, then do something.
Fine. And I'm going to cast True Strike on my light crossbow. As you see the kind of carvings along my body glow for a moment, and then that radiance kind of transfer up the arm into the light crossbow. And I'm going to fire at this method with advantage thanks to Enya.
Okie dokie.
Advantage.
Oh shit! That's a crit!
Let's
Our
go.
first crit!
Nat 20.
Our first crit! We didn't have any natural ones either yet.
Yeah.
Natural 20 earlier, but not a
Please
crit on
don't
that.
say that.
Oh, did we have a natural 20 here? I thought we had a 19.
As well.
That was
Enya got the nat 20.
Enya.
Oh, right.
we
With
found
Enya
Both
and
for
Amaran.
Drak. Look at how that
Yeah,
is.
right?
Wow. This guy.
Yes, well, his luck will run out. Surely.
12 points of radiant damage as you see this bolt coated in radiant energy fly out of this and slam into the chest of this steam method.
Yeah, absolutely. The bolt sort of hits this creature. It's not expecting you to like fight back. Like it's all these like commoners and stuff. They haven't been trying to fight at all. They just ran, and this creature wasn't really expecting it's a fight. It just kind of it's just kind of flying around, and then and it's making this kind of it's making strange sounds. They sound like it sounds like, ooh, you speak an interesting language. Hold on.
An interesting person such as they.
Yeah. So I need to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I need to check on something. This is important. I need to check on something. Hold on. Well, I can't easily find it, so I will ask you. I'm the DM.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, this is important. I need to ask.
So how's everybody's Monday?
Okay. Okay. That makes things difficult. It sounds to everybody like when this thing speaks, it sounds like flames. It sounds like fire when this creature speaks. And Amaran, I think you get a little bit of it. It says something like, Creatures fight back! Why? I'm told they no fight!
Oh. I think in very broken, I suppose flame speak is probably the best to describe it. Again, sounds odd coming out of this stone mouth. I just say, leave and don't get hurt.
So you've already attacked it.
Yeah.
This just comes out as conversation. You don't get to make an intimidation check, unfortunately, with this.
It's not intimidating at all. I'm so unsure in the language and the words I'm saying. It is not intimidating. I'm just speaking aloud as I'm terrified and running on adrenaline.
Okay, is that it for your turn?
I will then move. I can't move.
I'll go back.
Yeah, I'll move and say we have to spread out, and I will think.
Okay, Lorelei.
Spread out! Didn't you just tell me that I need to stay behind you? Make up your mind! And I am, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Amaran, pick something! And I'm basically just asking you what element to pick at this point. You would have seen my magic before.
Yeah. I don't know. Thunder?
Fine! And... my ring is gonna go ahead and begin to glow as I conjure this elemental energy in my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and at advantage because of innate sorcery, I shall cast Sorcerous Burst.
Okie dokie.
For a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Come
That is
on,
some
let's roll
damage.
some 8s, baby.
Pretty
7.
good.
7 points of thunder damage.
All right. How do you kill it?
I think at this point, I'm panicking. I've got Amaran and myself, we're yelling at each other. The energy is just so wildly unstable in my hands that it kind of just shoots at some point. It's uncontrolled. And I find myself kind of jolted back a bit. So I'll actually move back like 5 feet for that. And it's going to go ahead and just launch towards this creature and just spread out from its center. So it hits the center mass and it spreads out, and the creature falls.
Amazing. This creature falls, and you begin to see the other mephits start to fly around. The one that is currently unconscious does not get a turn, but this other commoner will also get to escape. All of the commoners have escaped, and it's at that point that Belwyn, you see emerging from the courthouse this sort of spherical humanoid armored figure that you immediately recognize as one of Cantraal's armored reliant corps. This thing rolls out like a hamster ball. In the front, it has a sort of circular pane of glass, and there are these rudimentary humanoid-like arms and legs that are tucked in as this thing rolls. It springs forth, and emerging from several little irises, you see open up as magic missiles fly out, hitting all of the mephits as they fall to the ground. And you hear this projection from the Reliant Corps.
Everyone, stay where you are! Reliant Corps is here!
And that's where we're going to end the session today. Well done, everybody. Great first session. If you want to see more of these wonderful people, if session number 1 was not enough for you, head on over to the merch store where we've got more episodes. Thank you, everybody, for watching the premiere episode of Legends of Oscara. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Like the grass that grows, like the leaves that fall, like the moon that glows, like the light that shone, like the home in heart, like the fire in us, like the glass that gleams. You ever go and need to know, I know, I know, I know what's meant for me. There's a northern star where you are that I follow. I know, I know, I know there's a place for me. I know, I know, I know there's a place for me. Like the words you wish you'd always said, like a hummingbird hanging in the air, like a preacher in his parapet.